Put that.
You've just hit the start button on Mr. Tech's Dashcam, your ultimate destination for high-speed chases and heart-pounding pursuits down to the very last second. Buckle up tight, because the relentless, adrenaline-fueled chase has officially begun.
TBI. Give us a code 10, I'm gonna spike it. Did you get it? No spike, heading back towards Rich.
On the morning of March the 6th, 2024, in Thurston County, Washington, what seemed like a routine traffic stop quickly escalated. The Thurston County Sheriff's Office pulled over a pickup truck, but the passenger immediately exited the vehicle, while the 29-year-old driver provided a false name. Suspecting driving under the influence, DUI, officers pursued the man after he suddenly fled the scene. The dramatic chase began as the truck sped through the Lacey area at a blistering pace before turning onto the Chehalis Western Trail, reaching speeds of over 60 miles per hour. Sirens blared and emergency lights flashed, prompting pedestrians on the trail to scramble out of the way, both stunned and terrified by the imminent danger. Officers witnessed bystanders frantically fleeing the path to protect themselves. The suspect's reckless actions not only endangered his own life, but also put innocent people at serious risk. Throughout the pursuit, the truck continued accelerating, defying all efforts by law enforcement to bring it to a stop.
Going over I-5.
Receive over I-5.
You need to advise Olympia as well, now that we're going to be in their territory. Over the overpass, going for the one that goes over Martin Way. Mile marker 5.5 on the trail. 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
Clear the overpass, still north on the trail. Daytime dog walkers out here. So far, they're getting off the side.
Copy, dog walkers getting off to the side.
Coming up to 26.
26.
89 parallel with them on clear tuning.
Upon reaching the area of 26th Avenue Northeast, the police chief made a decisive move. A successful PIT, pursuit intervention technique, maneuver caused the truck to lose control, spin out, and slide into a muddy field. However, the suspect refused to surrender. He slammed the accelerator in reverse, crashing into an unoccupied travel trailer and continuing to resist aggressively. An officer quickly closed in, pinning the defiant vehicle in place.
Hit one of the cones in the middle of the trail to stop cars from driving. We're eastbound 26. 36 is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
Eastbound 36, good pit.
TBI.
There's TBI.
He's still going. Reversing eastbound. 5-9, he's in reverse. Hit a camper, code 10. Got him blocked in. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Hands!
Show me your hands!
5-9, not listening to commands, digging in the front.
In the car. Show me your fucking hands!
Show us your hands!
Get out of the fucking car now! Hands up, hands are up. Show me your hands! Open the door!
Turn the keys.
Around.
Yeah, I got his hands. I got his, he's trying to start it again. Pull open his door. Pull open his door. 5'9", he's not going anywhere. He's locked in, but he's trying to start it again.
The truck's window was shattered, and a taser was deployed as the suspect remained barricaded inside. After an intense pursuit, the suspect was taken into custody, bringing the chase to a safe conclusion. Eventually, he was forcibly removed from the vehicle while violently resisting. Inside the truck, officers discovered drug paraphernalia, along with evidence indicating a history of fleeing incidents. He now faces additional charges of evading law enforcement and driving under the influence. Fortunately, the two uninvolved drivers who sustained minor collisions caused by the suspect suffered only minor injuries and are currently being evaluated. On August 14, 2024, two police officers were assigned to assist the chief and the DEA Detroit office in a drug-buy bust operation at a designated location. The operation began with a signal from DEA agents, directing the officers to stop a suspect vehicle in a nearby parking lot. However, instead of complying, the suspect resisted, initiating a high-intensity pursuit. The two officers quickly mobilized, with one taking the lead role while he served as the secondary unit. The situation escalated when the suspect's vehicle suddenly accelerated in an attempt to flee, deliberately ramming two unmarked police cars near the scene. This reckless act not only endangered law enforcement, but also posed a serious threat to fellow officers and nearby civilians.
On that Howard Street.
Alright, for MSP, what are we doing? You rammed a couple cars.
Front's okay right now.
The pursuit began on narrow streets, with sirens blaring and tires screeching as they closed in on the suspect, determined not to let them escape. Navigating through heavy traffic on a main road heightened the risk of severe collisions, potentially endangering innocent bystanders. As a result, the officers had to act decisively to shorten the chase and prevent further danger.
Chief, I'm gonna say let it go. Let it go now. Let it go. Before somebody else gets hurt here. Right up on this one.
Out of traffic, here we're slowing down. Speeds are 60.
You guys are going to continue to pursue.
To stop the vehicle, officers decisively executed the pit maneuver, a precise intervention technique requiring coordination and composure. Although the maneuver was successfully carried out, the suspect stubbornly accelerated, continuing to flee in desperation. The pursuit escalated with reckless swerving and high-risk maneuvers, but ultimately, the suspect managed to evade law enforcement, leaving the scene behind in a momentary escape. I believe the police officers need to be retrained, as their vehicle control skills seem worse than those of a criminal. The car nearly crashed into a wall.
Delivery? 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-
However, despite the suspect's temporary getaway, the officer's efforts were not in vain.
Taking a westbound shot on Cadet Street.
I know they made it through James.
North on Waterman Street. North on Waterman. North Waterman coming back up the Burner. Through the light of Burner, westbound. Speed 60.
Westbound, Burner, Waterman.
The suspect's vehicle was later located abandoned by DEA and MSP detectives and was towed to Metro South for further investigation. The persistence and coordination of law enforcement agencies sent a strong message. No crime can remain hidden forever. A stern warning to those who disregard the law. On November 12, 2024, an officer with the Arkansas State Police was responding to a traffic accident on eastbound Interstate 440. While directing traffic at the scene, the officer noticed a yellow Mercury approaching at a suspicious speed. The driver, Michael Lewis Jr., was holding a mobile phone in his right hand, clearly distracted. The officer signaled for Lewis to pull over for inspection. The situation quickly escalated when officers approached Lewis for the second time. Instead of complying, he suddenly accelerated, fleeing eastbound on Interstate 440 while recklessly maneuvering his vehicle with complete disregard for the safety of those around him. The pursuit began, with Lewis showing utter contempt for the lives of other drivers on the road. He exited at Ramp 3, veering onto Bankhead Street and continuing at high speed. During his escape, Lewis threw objects out of the driver's side window, seemingly in an attempt to discard evidence. It was foolish of him to think that would help him evade justice or deceive law enforcement. A witness exclaimed, "ASP, I still think you need to pass a new law in Arkansas. If you flee from the police, you should automatically get 10 years in prison. So many lives are at risk because of these idiots."
He was throwing bags out the window about 2 miles back.
The chase reached its climax when Lewis lost control at the intersection of 3M Road and East 39th Street. His Mercury crashed into a cable, causing the vehicle to overturn onto the driver's side.
Wrecked out at Little Rock Street. Roll over, start 1016. Let me see your hands, driver! Alright, how we gonna do this? I got break the line.
Officers swiftly arrived at the scene, subduing and arresting Lewis, successfully bringing the pursuit to an end. A personal search revealed over $2,000 in cash in his right front pocket and a bottle containing 40 suspected oxycodone pills in his left pocket.
What's that? What's that? My fucking name is... Yeah, without your name on it. Hey, buddy, you wanna look right there and say you got me? Hey, you took Arkansas State Police got me. I tried to run, but I can't drive. Say that, I'm trying to check your... Look at these kids, they want to be state troopers, so they chase too. I'll put them back in mine.
A subsequent vehicle search uncovered a plastic bag containing a green leafy substance suspected to be marijuana, a black digital scale, 2 bottles of liquid believed to be promethazine, and an open container of alcohol. These items serve as incriminating evidence against him in court. Had he escaped, the situation could have taken a disastrous turn, with consequences beyond imagination. Lewis's reckless actions left behind a chaotic scene, though fortunately, no direct damage was inflicted on state police personnel or property in Arkansas. Lewis was transported to UAMS Medical Center for evaluation, but refused treatment and was subsequently taken to the Pulaski County Jail. He was charged with multiple offenses, including possession of marijuana, promethazine, and oxycodone, possession of drug paraphernalia, fraudulent impersonation, obstruction of governmental operations, and various traffic violations. Outstanding felony warrants from other agencies were also confirmed and executed. All seized cash was confiscated and deposited into the Arkansas State Police forfeiture account. On February 1st, 2024, a serious incident unfolded when police units received reports of a suspect driving a Silverado truck recklessly on West 17th Street. The individual, displaying dangerous behavior, nearly collided with a law enforcement vehicle before accelerating to flee, deliberately driving against traffic on a one-way street. The patrol team quickly mobilized, coordinating with the K9 unit to apprehend the dangerous suspect.
We are eastbound West 17th, just struck a curb, driving reckless, speeds are about 50, traffic's light.
The pursuit grew increasingly intense as the suspect refused to stop, continuously accelerating through crowded areas. Driving at speeds of 50 to 60 miles per hour, he sped through the Stone intersection and narrowly avoided crashing into a Tesla on Harold Street. The Tesla's driver, visibly shaken, was transported to the hospital for evaluation, and the heavily damaged vehicle was towed shortly after. The suspect's truck repeatedly struck curbs, damaging infrastructure and kicking up thick dust clouds that obstructed traffic visibility. An apparent attempt to create chaos and escape. Recognizing the situation could spiral out of control, law enforcement deployed the K9 unit, which was on standby, ready to intervene if the suspect barricaded himself or attempted to flee on foot. The situation escalated as the suspect sped through the Texas Bank parking lot, hit another curb, and blew out a tire. Despite running on just one functional wheel, they stubbornly pressed westward along West 7th Street, crossing Montgomery and Carroll. The pursuing officers maintained a relentless chase, coordinating closely to block potential escape routes. The climax unfolded at the University intersection, where the Silverado lost control, repeatedly crashing into curbs, creating chaos with smoke and deafening noise. The severity of the incident extended beyond significant property damage to the imminent threat it posed to innocent lives on the road. Ultimately, at the University intersection, the suspect was successfully subdued following an outstanding coordinated effort by the patrol team and strategic support from the K9 unit. This high-stakes pursuit underscored the suspect's reckless defiance, though law enforcement appeared slightly delayed in regaining control of the situation, leading to considerable property damage and widespread panic among bystanders.
Stop.
the suspect was taken into custody, bringing an end to the prolonged danger on West 7th Street without any further incidents. They will now face charges in court. The determination and professionalism of law enforcement successfully prevented a potential disaster, ensuring the safety of the community.
Your incident has been updated.
On April 24, 2024, a high-speed pursuit began on Route 576, where the suspect was driving at 93 miles per hour. Officers from Bravo Zulu 393, along with their teammates, swiftly took position, closely trailing the runaway vehicle. Initially, traffic was light, but the suspect suddenly reduced speed to 55 miles per hour, making the situation increasingly unpredictable.
Right now, coming up 576, 41A. 576, 41A.
The pursuit stretched across multiple roads at speeds ranging from 70 to 100 miles per hour. The suspect drove recklessly, frequently straddling lanes and speeding through dangerous intersections such as milepost 79. Officers issued a directive: give him some space, but don't lose sight of him. The danger stemmed not only from the high speeds, but also from the suspect's blatant disregard for safety, putting the lives of other motorists at risk. Units from Carolina and Florence counties coordinated closely, while the K-9 team stood ready to assist. Though traffic remained light, the pressure was immense. Every decision carried life or death consequences. Law enforcement's persistence and coordinated efforts maintained control despite the suspect's desperate attempts to escape. However, the situation escalated when the suspect abruptly reduced speed to 55 miles per hour. If officers delayed intervention, traffic would inevitably build up, making containment even more challenging. Recognizing the appropriate moment, officers executed the first pit, precision immobilization technique, maneuver at 76 miles per hour. The suspect temporarily lost control, but quickly regained stability and continued to flee.
We're on 5-1, coming up 576, Lawrence.
Lawrence is a Bravo Mike driver.
The situation escalated as the suspect drove against traffic in the westbound lanes of Route 76, reaching speeds of 100 miles per hour. He's going the wrong way! Wrong way! The urgent radio transmission echoed.
He's going wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. 76.
Going the wrong way on 76. Traffic is still light. We still pursuing them. West and eastbound.
Hey, firm, we're going westbound lane, westbound, eastbound lane.
Florence, situation. Has Florence County been notified?
Affirmative. The dispatch on 1021 now.
He's driving in the grass and turning into one lane, going east. Back up, give him some space, see if we'll come back over on your side. Yeah, well.
On the river bridge, the first collision occurred as an SUV was caught in the path of danger. A K-9 unit was immediately deployed, while local officers blocked the bridge to prevent catastrophe. The pursuit ultimately came to an end after a second collision, but not without consequences, bringing the chase to a safe conclusion. The pursuit ended with the suspect being subdued at the river bridge, thanks to the outstanding coordination between units and the tactical expertise of law enforcement. While there were no serious injuries, the incident served as a profound lesson on the dangers of reckless behavior on the road.
I got him, don't worry about him.
Okay. Can you get out with me?
I was trying to find my shoe.
Just try to get the, I got your shoe. I got your shoe.
Okay.
Try to get out of the car. Okay? You got your seatbelt off?
No, it's my dog.
Okay, bring your dog. Come on. Just hold him.
My phone is. Y'all see a phone somewhere?
Hey, don't let him go out that other side. He's
who?
The man.
Where?
Right there. Can you lean back or you crap him? Okay. Can you just lean back?
On August 7th, 2022, a vehicle suddenly swerved across lanes at a speed of 96 miles per hour, crashing forcefully onto the roadside and drawing the attention of traffic patrol officers. An officer quickly arrived at the scene and discovered the driver, a woman named Lisa, in a distressed state.
Good morning. Trooper Cyber State Police. No emergency, right?
No, we're just getting from out of town.
Going a little bit fast. I just making sure you didn't have some kind of emergency. You had the insurance card, the car, Lisa, the insurance.
The strong smell of alcohol from the vehicle immediately led the officer to suspect that this was more than just a routine speeding violation. Lisa stated that she was traveling from Kansas to Tennessee, but the officer quickly noticed she was heading in the wrong direction toward Memphis, a sign of possible disorientation, likely due to alcohol impairment.
You're headed where?
We are on our way to Tennessee, sir.
Okay, you're on the way to Tennessee.
Yeah, I have Allstate.
When asked to perform a field sobriety test, Lisa staggered, was unable to balance on one foot, and became repeatedly distracted. The officer patiently instructed, "Keep your toe pointed toward my vehicle and lift your foot about 6 inches." But she was unable to comply. Unexpectedly, Lisa opened the car door and attempted to flee, but the officer swiftly pursued and restrained her using proficient physical control techniques.
No, ma'am, you cannot. You'll have to pull your pants up. Pull your pants up.
I have to.
Step in it.
You're making me.
Ma'am,
Stop.
ma'am, put your hands behind your back.
What are you doing?
I'm taking you to...
Wait! Stop! Yay!
Get out of the traffic lane.
Spin out!
Put your hands behind your back. No! Stay in the vehicle!
Stop! Don't shoot. What are you doing? You're...
Need some help.
Stop!
Ma'am, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
You just made me... Stop!
Ma'am.
Stop it!
I'll tase you right here.
Are you going to get on?
I'm gonna tase you.
The situation escalated as Lisa fiercely resisted. After being taken down during the chase, she refused to comply, repeatedly screaming and attempting to flee again. With assistance from newly arrived officers, the officer used a portable breathalyzer test, PBT, to confirm suspicions. Lisa was driving under severe intoxication. In a state of panic, she even pulled down her pants on the roadside, forcing law enforcement to both restrain her and ensure her safety from traffic hazards.
Just a minute.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I don't want to hurt you. Get on the ground.
Okay, just a minute. I'm pulling up my pants.
Pull them up. I'll pull them the rest of the way up. You get your panties up, I'll put you on the ground. Yes, ma'am. You're going to jail for DWI. I'm going to check you for DWI.
Okay, wait. I just got to pull up my pants.
That's fine. I'm going to tase you if you don't quit.
Okay, I'm just... Wait a minute.
No, get on the ground now.
Ma'am,
I'm going to tase you. Get on the ground. We'll pull your pants up shortly.
I'm pulling up my pants. Just a minute. Don't do it. Stop. Don't do it.
Get on the ground.
Joey. Stop it.
Get on the ground.
Don't do it. I'm going.
Despite an unsuccessful attempt to use a taser, the officer remained composed, employing unarmed control techniques to safely subdue Lisa. Earlier, the car keys had been thrown onto the roof of the vehicle, preventing another escape attempt and demonstrating the patrol team's quick thinking and tactical coordination.
I'm not going to kill you, ma'am. I'm trying to get you to go to jail. I appreciate you stopping. I've got her keys. Thank you. Ma'am, you're not driving off. You are not driving off.
Where's my key?
I've got your keys.
What is happening?
Right there. Put your hands behind your back. Ma'am. Ma'am, get on the ground.
Stop. Did it kill me?
No, I'm not going to kill you. I want you to put your hands behind your back. No, I'm not going to kill you over at DWI.
Stop.
Put your hands behind your back. You understand me?
You're killing me.
I'm not killing you.
Ultimately, Lisa was handcuffed and taken to the police station for driving under the influence. An inevitable outcome after her series of reckless actions. This incident serves as a stark warning about the consequences of drunk driving and stands as a testament to the dedication and courage of law enforcement officers.
That's it. Man, we're not going to ask you again to sit in that car right now. Shoot your little butt in that car right now. Scoot over. I don't care. Scoot over. Get in the car. Pull your legs. Scoot your butt back.
Yeah.
Scoot your butt back inside the car.
Back in the car?
Scoot in the car.
On the morning of July 7th, 2023, a Florida Highway Patrol officer was driving a black and brown Dodge Charger, unit FHP 0926, westbound on Interstate 4, near the interchange with Interstate 75. The quiet early morning atmosphere was abruptly shattered when a Dodge Durango suddenly sped onto the highway in front of the officer at an alarming speed, aggressively weaving through traffic and recklessly utilizing every lane. The officer immediately accelerated, determined not to lose sight of the vehicle. Exceeding the 65-mile-per-hour speed limit, the Durango weaved through heavy traffic, even utilizing the parallel access road for US 92/US 301 to gain an advantage. Innocent drivers were forced to stop and steer clear, with some children crying in fear as traffic congestion heightened the danger. Police estimated the vehicle's speed exceeded 100 miles per hour as it merged back onto the main lanes, continuing its reckless flight. Approaching the northbound Interstate 275 exit, officers closed the gap and identified their target, a Dodge Durango SUV. The pursuit grew increasingly intense as the vehicle surged forward at an alarming speed, reaching 85 miles per hour before quickly accelerating to 96 miles per hour. The pursuit continued onto State Route 580, where the officer was forced to employ the pit maneuver, a precise tactical move to neutralize the threat. The Durango came to a stop, and with the assistance of Officer J. Roberts, the driver, Michael Cruz, was taken into custody.
Get out of the car!
Upon searching the vehicle, Officer Roberts discovered 2 plastic bags containing a green leafy substance, suspected to be drugs, with a weight exceeding 20 grams. Cruz Salas claimed to be injured and was transported to St. Joseph's Hospital before being booked into the Hillsborough County Jail. Today's chase was truly intense and heart-pounding. Next time, brace yourself for high-speed chaos and near-miss collisions. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a single moment. See you in the next pursuit with Mr. Tech.